Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Informed in 5. Today's guest is Anna Brown, Executive Director of Sunshine Stables in Columbus, Mississippi. Anna has a bachelor's degree in speech pathology from the University of Alabama and is a certified therapeutic horseback riding instructor from Path International. She has over 20 years of experience with horses and 13 years of experience with therapeutic horseback riding. Her passion for serving others and for horses is what launched her dream to start a PATH accredited therapeutic horseback riding program in the Golden Triangle. Today, Anna will be talking about Sunshine Stables and the services that they offer. Thank you for joining us, Anna.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it. So Sunshine Stables is in Columbus, Mississippi, and we are located in New Hope, right by the state line. We are working towards our PATH accreditation, which is the Professional Association of Therapeutic Horsemanship. And we're really excited to be bringing this service to the Golden Triangle area. We have been a nonprofit since 2017, and we've been open and operating since, fall of 2018. So we are just getting off of the ground, and we have built our center out in New Hope from the ground up with wonderful support from our community helping us build fencing, and we just recently got a barn up. So we're very excited about that. Our mission statement is to encourage independence through horsemanship. And a lot of times when people look up therapeutic horseback riding, you see these wonderful images of children, mostly children on horseback with volunteers, smiling always. And that is exactly what we are. But our mission statement does not, and I hope that the wind doesn't bother the audio, but our mission statement doesn't mean, that if a child is unable to walk or speak, that they'll come and immediately be independent in that area. But our name is Sunshine Stables. So we want, while children are here, to experience independence in learning a new skill, which is horseback riding or horsemanship. So having moments of independence where they pick up their reins and turn their big, 1,100-pound animal the way that they want them to go. It's a moment of independence. And for some who come who may have a disability that is unseen, like an anxiety disorder, or if they deal with depression, for some, just making a new friend here at Sunshine Stables, that's a glimpse of, or a moment of independence, or being able to communicate with their animal through our horsemanship classes. That's an area of independence. So those are the kind of things that we love to see, and that we get to see every single day here at Sunshine Stables through our different programs. And our programs that we offer are adaptive horseback riding, and that is our therapeutic part of our big program overall organization is that adaptive riding. That's where we focus the most on. And in that program, children and adults can come and take a horseback riding lesson, and most of the time they need volunteers, who we have some wonderful volunteers, and we always need more, and I'll tell you about that a little bit later. But most of the time those children or adults need a leader and 2 sidewalkers. Those are certain adaptations that we make so that children who are either they don't have the core strength to sit up on the horse by themselves, or just the knowledge to sit up on the horse by themselves and ride independently, we can offer those adaptations so that they can experience a fun horseback riding lesson. We also offer we also offer non-adaptive horseback riding lessons. This is for children and adults who just want to learn how to ride a horse. A lot of times I save those slots for siblings of a child who may have a special need, because we know that that's a big deal to be a sibling of a child with special needs. And so that offers some moment of independence, and just for those children to have a little niche that's just kind of their thing. And we've seen a lot of success with those programs with children siblings of children with special needs. They really enjoy coming out and getting to participate too during one of the lessons. We also offer horsemanship classes, and our horsemanship classes we started this semester because we had parents and adults who contacted me several times wanting to know, I want to know everything from the ground up about horses. And our horsemanship classes, you get to learn maintenance and care for horses. Then you also get to develop a line of communication on the ground between you and your assigned horse. And then on week 4 or 5 of that program, you actually get to ride your horse for the first time. And in that program, we're really building a relationship with our horse that can be non-adaptive or adaptive. And we've really seen a lot of success through that program this semester with children and then adults building a relationship with their horse. And we've seen that it builds a lot of confidence in those kids who come out and may not quite be sure about if they want to ride or not. And then we also have areas where if you would like to volunteer, we have a volunteer program where volunteers who are 14 years old and older can participate in the lessons as a horse leader. That's the only one that we require just a little bit of experience for. And you can either already have experience and I'll will evaluate you, or if you stay at Sunshine Stables for a year or more volunteering with our horses and in our volunteer program, you'll be able to be a horse leader. Then we also have sidewalkers, and these are the people who walk beside our clients while they're in the saddle. And they learn how to do special holds and emergency dismounts and all the things that they need to know to keep our clients safe while they're riding on horses. So that's a fun thing. If you're a child or if you are younger than 14 years of age, we have barn helpers, and those volunteers can come out and either help with horse chores like feeding, grooming, things like that. But they're not quite big enough to help in our lessons. And then, of course, with volunteers, you can also help with fundraising, any office or work that's not necessarily my forte. We have options for that as well. And then to be a volunteer, you have to go through a volunteer orientation and training. And it's usually, I try to keep it to about 2 hours on a Saturday. And we go through all of the best safety practices and things like that to help our clients stay safe and have fun. And our volunteers, I think, get as much, if not more, than the riders sometimes, just getting to be with each other, building a community out here and a family, a barn family, and then seeing our clients reach their short-term goals and long-term goals. It's a big happy day for everyone when we see that little glimpse of independence on our client's face. So that's really what we are about. Our Facebook, you can search us on Facebook, Sunshine Stables MS. And then that's the same thing on Instagram, Sunshine Stables MS. And then we also have a website that I am working very hard to get the domain name finished, but it will be sunshinestables.org. And then you can watch our progress, find out about volunteering. There's documents and things like that on our Facebook for you to see. But we really have a great time out here, and we have enjoyed so much, not only growing with our clients, but seeing them grow and form relationships with us and our big fuzzy animals that we have out here. And we want to offer future programs. COVID has put a little bit of a damper on this one, but we do have 2 service ponies that have gone before into schools and do reading programs with children. And then we had wanted to launch one for senior citizens, but COVID has put a damper on that. So hopefully by spring 2021, we'll be up and going with some fun programs like that. We do offer field trips out here. And all of that information is on Facebook or Instagram, and it will be on our website that's got my number and everything. But I hope that was informative. And some of the I'm just really realizing I didn't touch on why is horseback riding important. Why the horse? Why do they help us? Horseback riding is beneficial to clients who may lack core strength or the muscles that are needed to walk or have good posture, or strengthen any kind of core muscle, because the horse's gait is the absolute closest gait to the human walk. that there is. So when a client comes and they have weak muscle tone or things like that that may hinder them from being able to walk or have good posture or strong core muscles, they're coming and they're riding, so they're doing something that is physically building and working those muscles that they can't always otherwise work. And it's so much, and it's fun. It's a fun activity to do. It's not inside in a clinical setting where you all know that being stuffed inside, we all have a better idea of how that might feel now after COVID-19 and being kind of in quarantine in our houses. So we know that sunshine is good for everyone. And then also we've seen just benefits of children and adults building a relationship with a big animal, and feeling like they not only are in control, but they have a relationship with an animal like that the animal wants to do what they're asking. We've seen a lot of happy days out here for that reason, with kids finding a big fuzzy animal that's their friend. So we love it out here, and we love the things that we get to see every day. And I hope that you will contact us if you're interested. We would absolutely, I'd love to talk to anybody more about it if they have any questions. So thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it. And I think it's a great thing that you guys are doing, for sure.
Yes, thank you so much for coming on and being a guest today. Have a great day.
All right, you too.
Bye.